So, happy hump day. A number of chat apps have been breached, so we're just going to walk through a very short video. Messenger, Duo, and Signal, all the chat apps were breached. So we're just going to go over a quick article. You can see bugs in Signal, Facebook, Google Chat, apps let attackers spy on users. Vulnerabilities found in multiple video conferencing mobile applications allowed attackers to listen to users surrounding without permission before the person on the other end picked up the call. The logic bug was found by Google Project Zero security researcher Natalie in the Signal, Google Duo, Facebook Messenger, GeoApp, and Moco messaging apps. They are now all fixed and patched. However, before being patched, they made it possible to force targeted devices to transmit audio to the attacker's device without needing to gain code execution. She investigated the Signal state machine on 7 video conferencing applications and found 5 vulnerabilities that allow a caller device to force a call device to transmit audio or video data. Theoretically, ensuring the call consent before audio and video transmission should be fairly simple, matter of waiting until the user accepts the call before adding any tracks to the peer connection. However, when they looked at a real application, they enabled the transmission in many different ways. Most of those led to vulnerabilities that allowed the calls to be connected without interaction from the callee. Revealed a Signal bug patched in September 2020 made it possible to connect to the audio call, sending connect messages from caller devices to the callee instead of the other way around without user interaction. The Google Duo bug was a race condition that allowed callees to leak video packets from an unanswered call to the caller was fixed in December 2020, while the Facebook Messenger file was previously uncovered, which allowed audio calls to connect before the call was answered, was actually addressed in November 2020. 2 similar vulnerabilities were discovered in GeoTat and Moco Messenger in July 2020, bugs that allow sending audio and sending to Moco audio and video was fixed in August 2020, and exploitation without the user consent. The researcher also looked for similar bugs in other video conferencing, including Telegram and Viber, but didn't find any such issue. The majority of the state machines investigated had logical vulnerabilities that allow audio or video content to be transmitted from the callee to the caller without the callee's consent. It's also concerning to note that it did not look at any group calling features of these applications, and all the vulnerabilities we're reporting found in the peer-to-peer call. This is an area of future work that could reveal additional problems. 2 years ago, the research also found critical vulnerabilities in WhatsApp mobile messaging app that could have been activated by simply users answering the call to crash or fully compromise the application. So once again, be careful when you use those group chat features from Facebook Messenger, Google Duo, and Signal and the Signal chat app. And we'll look at another quick. And the project Google Zero is the one that actually found the vulnerability. I'm gonna put all the links in the box. I'm gonna leave this for you to read if you want. It's super detailed, but it created a state machine. The state machine was is a type of, it's called SDP, which is a phone connection to a web track that's typically connected to the caller and starts off by sending an offer. Then the caller responds to the SDP answering. So once again, this shows you the application they used to hack those phones. One from Signal Messenger. Here's another from GeoChat and Moco. There's the one for Google Duo. And here's the one for Messenger app. So all of those were actually been patched by 2020, but that lets you know there's probably vulnerabilities and people that can actually listen to your calls while you're actually on there. So the majority of college state machines investigated had logical vulnerabilities that allow audio or video connect to be transmitted from the callee to the caller without the callee's consent. This is clearly an area that's overlooked when securing web trap applications. So once again, just remember people could be listening to your calls on those apps. Once again, it was Google, Duo, and Signal was the major big apps on there. Once again, please subscribe. Just a super quick short video.